You see these kind of nights where you got 8 guys in double figures and every single player that gets out there scores. What is that feeling like on the bench, and afterwards as you come back to the locker room? I'm sure it's a bit of a different feeling than other games.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone wants to have good games. I think everyone's spirits are high, especially after a win like that, and I think everyone's happy for each other.
Mark has used the phrase like adaptable and interchangeable when he talks about like the offensive system. What's that like on the floor? In terms of kind of knowing the different positions, being put in different positions, and being able to kind of plug in regardless of which other guys are out there on the floor with you.
Yeah, I think we just have a really good system and great coaching staff and players to do it with, where it doesn't matter what position you are on the floor. I think everyone knows the system, and a lot of it just comes down to just the basic system of what we run with spacing wise, and how to just make sure you're in the right places at the right time when people are doing actions.
Mark earlier credited just the skill of you guys, the big guys across the roster, of why you guys are able to go double big so often. How has that sort of panned out for you guys? I mean, you saw it more with Chet and Hart, but now everybody's involved. What have been some of the, growing pains you guys have gone through to get to this point?
I don't think there's been too much growing pains. I think it's all learning just to play with each other. I think there's a lot of people in practices and games you play and get a lot of reps with and get that good chemistry, and so it's just continuing to do that with Jay, Will, and Hart and stuff, and just continuing to build the chemistry and learn how to play with one another. I don't think there's too much of specific things that you're trying to figure out, but just more as a whole.
You got some quality minutes tonight. I mean, with all the injuries and everything else, obviously you want everybody healthy, but I would think that's pleasing you to get minutes when the game is not decided, I guess.
Yeah, it's always great to play. You always be ready when coach calls your name, and so tonight was one of those nights. And I think everyone puts in the work, and so for myself to be able to go out there and to have that pay off from when you put in the work during practices in the off season is great.
There's a variety of bigs on this team with lots of different skill levels. What have you been able to learn so far in your time here?
There's been a lot. I think one of the biggest things for me is just how to, with people like Shea and J-Dub to play with, just being able to set good screens and create space for them and help them to get open and play their game. Yeah.
Anybody else? Thank you, Branden.
Makes sense.